All right, what's up, Trash Talkers? It's time for that Thursday Pick'em NFL picks by the big girl, and then Mad Trigger Joe Britson is going to give you some of the fights for the Saturday night fight card. It's not a very big fight card, so that's why Bill's not on doing the challenge that they have going on. So NFL picks. Sorry, guys. Last week was brutal. And, of course, Perry Houchins wants to come out and talk some trash because he predicted all these 1-5 teams are going to beat a bunch of conference leaders.
Man,
all right,
video is choppy.
Two 1-5 teams are beating conference champions. All right, so it's like wasn't very good. All right, I think I play in a league that has 100 people picking in them. I think the leading score was 9 last week, 9 out of 14. So it was a tough week to pick NFL. So you lost money betting on me last week, but that's 2 out of the last 6. So we're still making money. So let's go over real quick just some of the picks. All right, tonight you got Green Bay. All right, they got hit by some of the COVID bug. All right, but they didn't get hit by the Jimmy G and Kittle high ankle sprain bug. That's for sure. The only problem is Rodgers, for some reason, when he goes back home, can't play. He sucks. So maybe he breaks over that hump. Right now, they got a Green Bay as a 7-point favorite on the road in San Francisco. Now, that's tough. I may or may not have put money on some team to cover, but I'm not going to publicly say that because I'm wearing the green and gold. But I'm going Green Bay to win money line. Watch out for that spread. All right, Denver at Atlanta, -4. Atlanta's -4. Atlanta, again, is the best 2-6 team in NFL history. They just can't win in the fourth quarter. But Denver, I don't think it stands a chance going to Atlanta. So Atlanta -4, put that one down as a lock. You got Seattle at Buffalo. Buffalo +3. So Buffalo is a home dog, which is a little strange. But I would make this game a pick'em. So I'm going to go Seattle money line. I'm going to go with the better quarterback right now. That's what I think is going on with that. Joe, feel free to chime in anytime you got any opinion on this. Baltimore at Indy. Indy is a 1.5-point dog at home. You can see on my sheet, I have it circled, both teams circled like 6 times. All right, that's a tough one for me to pick. Lamar Jackson, I know that he has a huge cult following, but it's kind of creeping up to where defenses have maybe figured him out because he's completing about 50% of his passes and turning the ball over, which is very rare. Missing his running back.
Playing in Indy.
Indy's playing great D.
Yeah.
Yep, and that's why they're winning. They're winning games. So, well, I'm going to go with Indy at home on that one. Lamar gets hot. Lamar, I still think, is top 3 football player on the planet. So if he gets hot, then he can take over any game. But without Ingram, without their running back, I don't know if Ingram's coming back. I have to check on that. But I got to go with Indy. Here's another crap game. Houston at Jacksonville. Jacksonville is a 7-point dog at home. That's 3 straight picks where the dog's at home, right? It's just brutal. Watch out for the spread on that one, but Houston's going to win money line. Take that one. Carolina at KC. Okay, KC opened up at a 13-point favorite. All right, it's been bet down to 10.5. Take that 10.5. I think KC beats them by 2 touchdowns. They're just
Christian McCaffrey hadn't even been back.
Right.
Bridgewater took a murderous hit in his last game and was not right.
Shouldn't have been in the game
afterwards. Nope.
Should not have been in the game.
Yeah, they're going into a buzzsaw. 10.5, I'll take that all day.
Absolutely. Detroit at Minnesota. Now, is Stafford playing?
He was on the COVID list, but he didn't test positive.
Yeah,
it was some kind
tracing.
of an right, that's it. So they say it's possible he'll be available.
Even if he plays, I think Minnesota beats him. And
they have their number, man.
Yeah. Well, everybody's had Detroit's number.
Who doesn't, right?
Years.
Who doesn't, right? But Detroit always seems to play like shit against them.
Yeah, Minnesota -4. I take Minnesota on that one. Chicago at Tennessee. Trap game. Tennessee's been pissing me off the last couple of weeks. All right, Tennessee's -6.5. I might take Chicago with the points on that one, but I'm taking Tennessee money line. Tennessee can win by 3 in that game. And that's no bias. I'm not biased when I pick the Bears. Everybody knows that I picked Bears the first 4 weeks out of their 5 wins. So Giants at Washington, gross game. Giants maybe have a little bit of a high coming off that nice performance against Tom Brady. Should have beat Tampa Bay. They had the ball in the red zone like 7 times and scored like 6 points in those 7 times. It was absolutely brutal. At Washington, -2.5. I'm going to go with Washington at home. I think, they're pro players. I think they're just kind of maybe fed up. They had a chance on prime time to beat Tom Brady, and they screwed it up. So who knows where their heads are at. Las Vegas at the Chargers. That is a pick'em. That is a pick'em in Vegas. I'm going to go with Las Vegas. I like Carr. I like the rookie in the Chargers, but I'm going to go with Vegas, especially if they get some of their linemen back this week. They only had 5 linemen on the road. They took 5 offensive linemen on the road and still won. Miami at Arizona. This actually should always be a garbage game. This is going to be a good game. Now, Miami screwed up one of my locks last week. And like I said, I don't want to hear any crap about it because I said that Tua's going to get welcomed to the NFL by Aaron Donald. All right? First drive, Aaron Donald sacked him, made him fumble, and Rams picked it up. All right, welcome to the NFL. Dolphins had a punt return, an interception return, and a fumble return for a touchdown. Okay? You can't – when that happens, you lose. You lose the bet. There's nothing you can do about it.
Yep.
That's like a first-round TKO by a, plus 900 underdog that just catches a hook in the first round. It's like what do you do about it?
It's like a 5-minute major in Hawaii. You're just waiting on them to score. Like it's coming.
Exactly. So I'm going to go Arizona at home -4.5 coming off the bye. It's going to be 2 great athletes playing quarterback. It's going to be a fun
2
game
mirror image quarterbacks, man. Too. That's crazy. That's going to be wild. Because if you could compare Tua to one frame and athleticism, I mean
he's a little bigger than Kyler. He's a little bigger than Kyler, but not by much.
What did he look like last week, Nick? Because I didn't watch it, but did he look fast?
Tua looked okay.
Okay.
But again, he was playing against the Rams, so he wasn't going to look great by any means, especially being a little nervous.
He's gonna take a season before I buy into him recovering, because his lower half is so prone to injury.
Yeah, I mean, he played in an SEC that's pretty much playing against all rookie NFL linebackers anyway, so maybe he learned not to scramble in that last year.
Right.
Pittsburgh at Dallas. Pittsburgh is a 14-point favorite on the road. Rumor has it Dallas is going to start some other random guy. I think his name's like Gilbert, right? Like, was that like the Missouri quarterback or something? I don't know. But, like, I'm going to put Pittsburgh as a lock at a 14-point dog. Watch Pittsburgh win by 35 points in this game. Watch him go into Dallas and just shut him out. Joe is falling asleep on camera. It's actually kind of funny.
No,
did you hit the peace pipe before this? No.
I didn't hit the sleep pipe last night.
And then you got New Orleans at Tampa Bay. All right, Sunday night game. Tampa Bay's a 4-point favorite. That's all going to depend on the injury report. I don't think New Orleans is going to have the firepower on the road against that defense unless they get their receivers back. Kamara can still change a game anytime he wants, but I think you got to take Tampa with a 4-point spread. I think you got to take them. I think you got to take the points too.
They're going to be all over Kamara.
And then here is my absolute lock. It's Monday night, so if you're down money over the weekend, put what you lost on New England at the Jets. All right, right now it's a 7-point favorite for New England, okay? Here's the issue with that. Cam came back after not practicing with his team for 2 weeks. He looked like crap, right? He looked pretty good against Buffalo, all right? Tough place to play. Even Brady struggled there, right? He fumbled the ball, but he was driving that team down to win. When you're a running quarterback, you fumble the ball, right? And it sucks. But he's going to have another week of practice again, and he's got James White, who also missed about 3 weeks of practice, all right, coming back. Watch New England to run this up. Watch them to run it up pretty bad, and watch them turn their season around right here. That's what I got for my picks. Sorry about last week, so let's go over to locks again. Go Atlanta at home. That's a lock. Go Pittsburgh at Dallas. That's a lock. And then go New England at the Jets. So I'm only giving you 3 this time. I gave you 4. I was confident last week and got crushed. But, hey, it happens. I did, however, hit a huge parlay on the Ohio State-Penn State game, and that 20-yard field goal that was laces out, Dan, missed to the right, won me some money. So I'll take that all day. Now, on to UFC, where the expert Joe Britson picked a 9-fight parlay with the rounds and knockouts. Joe picked a 9-fight parlay for me last week, and it went 8 for 9. So one round cost it, but to even go 8 for 9 on that is freaking impressive. I shared that fight card, that bet slip with Bob Menry, and he liked it. So let's see here.
Did he for real?
Yeah.
I love that dude, man.
Yeah. So let's go to the first fight of the night on Saturday is a women's fight, and it's Claudia Gadala versus Yan Xiaoan. Zion?
Yeah, that works. We just call her Yan.
Yan. Okay, yeah. Yan looks good. So who do you got in that fight?
I got Yan by decision. She's won her last 5 in the UFC, all by decision. She's a real busy striker. They're 115-pounders, not a whole lot of finishes there. So I got her, and I think she's the -150 favorite right now. So some pretty good money on her if you parlay her with the decision, because I do not see a finish at all. So that was the only thing I think I did wrong last week, is I got a little greedy and grabbed for one more fight, when really where the money's at is if you know how a fight's going to end,
right? And
you can pick that one, skip the one that you're mildly sure about and go with that. So this fight, I would definitely parlay it with a decision.
For sure.
For Yan.
Then you got Ian Heinsick and Brendan Allen. Looks like it's going 50-50 on the betting line right now. One's -105, one's -115. This looks like a nasty one to pick, Joe. Who do you got on this one?
Yeah. Honestly, Brendan Allen mainly because of what kind of an athlete this kid is, and how much they've been on his hype train. And to be honest with you, it's not going anywhere near my betting slip on a parlay. These two are pretty evenly matched. It is a tough one to pick, but I'm taking Brendan Allen just because of what kind of athlete this kid is. So,
all right, you heard that, degenerates. Don't bet on this one, but if you have to, just because you have the itch, he's going with Allen. The next fight is Barcelos versus Taha. Who do you got in this one?
Yeah, I got Barcelos, and I got him by KO if we're gonna do a parlay. I do not believe this fight will go the distance. This guy's a finisher. He's 15-1. He's a heavy favorite. So if you're looking to make some money, if you're looking to make some money, parlay that with him by TKO, and make some money off of it.
All right, now we're going to the co-main, which is Arlovsky. That guy fights a lot, man. And versus Boser. So Boser looks like the favorite here. Who do you got in this fight?
Yeah, I got Boser. Kid's a freight train. And I'm parlaying him to knock out Arlovsky. Arlovsky's chin. I think he's like 4 years older than me, bro. He's been fighting. Yeah, like literally. He's into his. He's not as old as Anderson Silva, but he's close. And the dude's chin has been glassed for it feels like a decade now. And this Boser kid is he's a freight train, man. He's like 6'2", 260, and he comes with some heavy hands. So I think Arlovsky's going down, and parlay that one with a knockout.
Oh wow! So you got so far. Let's recap the parlay before the main event. You got Yan with a decision. Then you got Barcelos with a knockout, and you got Boser with a knockout.
Yep.
All right. So the main event, you got Santos, the favorite, over Teixeira. Both Brazilians. Who do you got?
I have Santos, and this one now. If we're betting, okay, and it's like I was talking about grabbing for that extra multiplier, and just to have it on there. This one, honestly, if I was going to stay away from a finish, I would be this one. I believe Santos will win by knockout. Robert Teixeira is a warrior, but he's 41 years old. He's taken some tough L's, and Santos is a killer. He took John Jones all the way down to the wire and actually won on one judge's card and only lost a split decision. So Santos is that dude. He's finished a lot of people too. The light heavyweight champion Jan Blachowicz, last time he fought Santos murked him, knocked him out. So I got Santos, and the only reason I'm staying away is because of how tough Glover is, and he might be able to stay on his feet. But I would have to go Santos, and leaning heavily towards a knockout.
All right, there you have it, Trash Talkers. Hey, Joe, show off that new sweatshirt.
Oh, my goodness. It's badass.
Yeah, it's wintertime. Get yourself a sweatshirt.
Show a little love to our boy. Yep, show a little love to our boys, Perry Houchins, Shane Hancock, Daniel Gonzalez.
Yep, and their champion, their logo, too.
That boy on champion is Step Up in Apparel. This thing is perfect, man. It's not paper thin. It's not super bulky. It's champion. This thing will stay the same if you wash it 100 times. It's
a good price point too. It's at $40.
Yeah, absolutely. And with your veterans code, save yourself some money. It'll be the cheapest champion sweatshirt you've ever bought. So
yep.
we did that as an homage, as a thank you to our veterans on Veterans Day. Put this bad boy on and let them know who you are.
There you go. All right, Trash Talkers, go see us at shop.veterantrashtalk.com. Go to veterantrashtalk.com just to see what we're all about. All right, we want to become the biggest veteran community ever assembled. That way, like I said, I'll be honest about it. We want to make a lot of money. We want to make a lot of money. We want to buy property on the beach, in the mountains, in the desert. All right, so that we can throw parties. You want to take, your old platoon out to a cabin out in the desert and four-wheeler, man, we're going to give it all to you. That's what we're looking at doing. That's what we want to do.
Hell yes. And we want that money because we know that we don't trust anybody else with it to take care of our veterans and our community. And the things that we can do when funded will be incredible.
Yep.
And it's coming. It's
sure.
coming.
All right, Trash Talkers. See you on Saturday. We got Alan Raines coming on as a guest, veteran business owner. We're going to promote him for free. Again, go subscribe to our YouTube channel because that gets those veteran businesses promoted for free. So we'll see you guys on Saturday.
All right.